Hyland. I am a fashion designer. Today I'm going to show you around my studio, who I share with RedFlag Design. I also design menswear clothing with a unisex twist. And yeah, I'll show you around my studio and show you all the fun things that it's got around here and that keep me busy daily, and also drive me pretty insane at the same time. So, yeah. Okay, this is a jacket, muslin I'm working on. It's very basic. This is just the very first steps of it. So I've got the fit correct. So now I'm just playing around with the design and surface texture that I'm creating. This is going to be a patchwork leather jacket. This is my little zone. It's quite funny in comparison to the rest of the studio. I get a kick out of little things like this, and I incorporate a lot of this sort of recycled, used stuff into my clothing, just to give that bit of extra character. It's sort of fun to me, and clothes you can play with, I think can be sort of things I've experimented with in the past, of rusting them or aging them somehow. I have a fascination in dead things, as you can see. I think that's a raccoon's jaw and a deer jaw. I've even got an old person's old fake dentured jaw piece. Some people may get offended by this, but it's a favourite of mine actually. It's an old zebra skin. It's a vintage one actually that I got from a guy who had quite a few of them, but he had them since the 50s, I believe. I couldn't pass up a chance to have one. So this is off my last collection, one look of my last collection. The first time I showed it was in late September last year, so and then I re-showed it again in November at Vancouver Fashion Week. And this came at the same time I showed my first collection, and it's an Outstanding Merit in Design Award. Yeah, I suppose they liked what I'd done, so yeah, so it made me pretty happy to think that. So the other people like my stuff, not just me. So I know it's more directed toward men this time, I suppose, to women. I think women will still get a kick out of it and enjoy the clothing. It still has elements of being quite sort of diverse in the sense that it can be worn for either male or female. What I received from my last show was a step in the positive direction. So that sort of kept me going and wanting to move on to my next line of work, and sort of gave me confidence to sort of believe in myself more. I've always been attracted to things that have been unusual or bizarre in some weird way, or anything that's odd and unusual I really gravitate towards, and anything that sort of gives people a shock or I just find exciting and always have. And I don't know, I think it's just something that's in me. Like maybe it's part of where I'm from, or growing up and sort of being outside a lot of the time and playing with living live creatures and things like that. I don't know, I just find some sort of strange connection to it somehow. So I'm Blake Hyland, and you're watching thefuturists.ca.